Friends, I hope everyone's having a good day. It's been a minute since I've come over here to chat, but I just wanted to be very clear that I will always stand with indigenous people. I'll always stand with the minority. I will always stand with the oppressed, and I will never stand for colonization, for violence, for the things that we're witnessing right now going on around the world, not just Palestine, Sudan, the Congo, Haiti, a lot of things that are now finally getting coverage on. And I just feel like, yes, at some point you don't know what's going on, but the moment that you find out about everything, being silent is never an option. And I understand some people, you may feel like you can't say anything, but I don't necessarily agree with that standpoint. And I'm learning a lot and just learning how being silent can also give more power to the oppressor, and in my opinion does more harm than good for the people that are suffering. And I know that a lot of us feel this heavy weight of hopelessness. I know I felt like this in the beginning weeks, and I still feel helpless sometimes that we can't do something directly to affect situations happening across the world. But there are some practical things that you can do that will help to provide hope and also give support to people that are suffering, people that are affected. Number one thing is education. I cannot tell you how important it is to educate yourself and also listening to the correct sources. Use that critical thinking skills that you guys got in school. There are so many things that I didn't know beforehand regarding specifically the Palestinian situation that's going on and the genocide that's happening, and understand the history behind it. But even regardless, it's super important to educate yourself to understand what's going on. And I know it seems scary, you're like, oh my God, all this history, but it's really not. It's really not. Google's free, internet's free. There's a lot of resources out there for you to utilize. And I'll actually tag this creator below. She made an entire free resource document pertaining to Free Palestine, where you can learn, read. There's information about protests. There's information about where you can donate, as well as other handles that you can follow to stay up to date on what's going on. And then she also updates it regularly, so I think that's a good place to check out and to start. Number two, money talks. We know this, it's very unfortunate, but we live in a world where capitalism is on top, money talks. So boycotting businesses and organizations that are heavily promoting the oppressor, specifically Israel. I'll tag a person who made a post of all of the businesses that actively support what's going on over there, so that you can make that decision financially to not support them. Following up, number three would be to donate. Money also can help provide resources. I have some that are tagged within my Instagram bio. There's going to be some in that resource stock that I mentioned. But if you're in the financial position to donate, please do. Even if you can't, it's good to share those things, your friends, your family, publicly, privately, whatever, doing something to circulate money to help people that need it. Number four is continue to amplify voices that are speaking out on behalf of the people that are affected, behalf of Palestinians and all of the other situations that are going on. Being silent is just not an option. And that doesn't mean that you have to, get on your soapbox and get on social media publicly. Not everyone does that, and everyone has a platform. But even just speaking to your friends and your family about it, sharing information with people that you know, so that we're circulating the information. Because when it's silent, when there's no information getting out to anyone, that's the most dangerous point, and the critical point, if you will, within situations like these. And then lastly, number five would be going to protests and physically showing your support. I think I used to also have this feeling of hopelessness, what do protests even really do at the surface level? And this girl, I'll tag her if I can remember her tag, she was just like, protests give hope to people. And I think she's Palestinian as well, and she was just talking about how people that are over there, those that are suffering, when they see all around the world that humans are getting up, protesting, they're doing sit-ins, that provides hope that change will come. And I think that's so powerful. And I think we forget how powerful protests can be and how helpful that they actually are. Of course, if you're able to, a lot of these things you have to be in a privileged position to do so, but at least you can do something. I think just overall, don't be silent. The moment that we're all silent is when bad things really happen. So I really urge you to just educate yourself, not just on the Palestinian genocide that's happening, but all the situations that we're just now hearing about, that we're just now getting coverage on in Sudan, the Congo. I heard about Haiti earlier today. Continue to stay educated, because the one thing they can't take away from us is knowledge and education, if we continue to educate ourselves and to circulate that within our communities.